240 years ago, Samuel Phillips and his fellow founders drafted a constitution for the school that has remarkable relevance still today. Goodness without knowledge is weak and feeble, yet knowledge without goodness is dangerous. And both united form the noblest character and lay the surest foundation for usefulness to mankind. And so tonight, we're delighted to announce Knowledge and Goodness, the Andover campaign.
I picked Andover because I think there's something to be said about an academic education that is enhanced by a social education and emotional education.
When I came to Andover, I just got this sense of community, and the opportunities here amazed me. I don't really know any other high schools where I could be growing human brain cells.
I stepped on campus and I had my tour, and I just felt like it was a community that I belonged in.
You have helped us to achieve so much, but we can't rest on yesterday's success. There are many more lives to change.
It is crucial that we send out students into the world who are of great character, who have this sense of goodness. That means that they will use that knowledge that we impart to them and that they themselves develop in a way that serves the greater society.
This fall, we were working on designing our own experiments with the help of Dr. Marshall Walker. So I did all these tests with a bacterial molecule that if you put it onto brain cancer cells, it stops them from moving. What we found could be a potential life-saving treatment for people with brain cancer.
I've always been really interested in math and science. I feel like my biggest takeaway from the PA experience is really understanding why humanities matter and how beautiful they are. This term I'm taking drawing, and I've never done art before, and it's amazing to actually see myself working in a flow.
We have students who have some amazing stories in terms of life experiences and what drives them when you're thinking about the individual versus thinking about a whole school community. There are times, I think, for students where things can feel in conflict.
We are constantly talking with kids and constantly in a dialogue with them about the big issues of the day. We are not telling them what knowledge and goodness means. It's a dialogue, and we're figuring it out together.
Last year, I was selected as the 2017 Loran Fellow. I spent 4 weeks in Tanzania working in women's health and education. I got to help and actually assisted one delivery. It was the most intensely beautiful, terrifying, heartbreaking, life-changing moment of my life, and it also helped to solidify for me my decision to be pre-med.
I look back on who I was when I first got here. I'm almost a completely different person just because I was introduced to points of view that I wouldn't have otherwise. And along with that, it's not as if I've changed my values, but just that I've been given the opportunity to think more complexly about the things that I believed.
I remember that at Andover, I was taught that it's not for self. I was fed here to take care of my spirit. I wish all the children all over the world had Andover, a safe space to learn who they are and to learn who they could become. Even though Andover cannot be all over the world, we are its ambassadors, carrying forward Andover's message.
The world needs institutions like Andover. We're preparing citizens with knowledge and goodness who will be a part of the solution to figuring out how do we make a fractured world much more whole. Andover students are a key to that equation.